The following is a presentation of RMG Sports, award-winning championship television.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Racer H2O. I hope you're checking us out on the internet right now at rmgsports.net. My name's Mike Young. I'm going to be your host here for the Fizzle HydroDrags World Championships. We're just finishing up with practice right now and calling our first race down to the line, which would be Carlito Devalier in lane number 1 and Ronnie Abreu, boat number 27, in lane number 2. As we get started today, just like to let everybody know, this is a double elimination tournament. So you can go from the winner's bracket to the consolation bracket, and if you make it all the way through the consolation bracket, you can still come and take on the winners. And that's exactly what happened yesterday in our spec class. We had our stock and our spec classes yesterday, and in our spec class, the winner actually came through the consolation bracket. So even if you lose once, you still have that opportunity to get up there and take a win. Hey, by the way, we'd like to say a very special thanks to some of our great sponsors out here this weekend, which include Fizzle Racing, our title sponsor, of course, Fuel Tech. Boy, you got to check out the bolt-on ECUs that they have here in Performance Alley up at Fuel Tech. Or if you guys are listening in on the live stream at home, make sure you check out Fuel Tech online. We've got DDR Marine. We've also got our good friends from Pro Valve Racing. Pro Valve Racing got all kinds of goodies up there, including those new Wiseco pistons. And for those of you that are here locally, we've got Tantrums Lakeside and the Caribbean Cuisine up there to grab something to eat. Once again, we need race number 1 to the starting line. That is Carlito Devalier, boat number 44. You should be in lane number 1. And in lane number 2, Ronnie Abreu on boat number 27. You both have 2 minutes. You are on the 2-minute clock. Once again, each and every one of these racers, once their name has been called, will have 2 minutes in which to get up to the launch pad. If they do not make it within the allotted 2 minutes, they will be disqualified, or they will not be allowed to run. So once again, you have 2 minutes. Carlito Devalier, Ronnie Abreu, we need you to the starting line. Once again, race number 2 will be coming up next. That's Estelle Pupo and Angelica Gonzalez. So Angelica and Estelle, stand by. You're coming up next. Once again, nice day here in Lake Alfred. Got a little crosswind here on the track for those of you folks that might be listening in at home. Looks like, from what I understand and what we took a look at the weather forecast, wind is kind of building throughout the day. Right now we're at about 12 mile per hour west-northwest winds that are coming across the track. Supposed to build to about 15. Again, the super stock class will be running first today. We've got 10 competitors, I believe now, in the super stock class, which takes us to about 18 to 19 total races in this class before we move on. We will not be taking a break today like we normally do. We'll be running right into the unlimited class. So again, we hope everybody sticks with us. Hope you packed a lunch. If you didn't pack a lunch, hey man, we got Caribbean cuisine and we got Tantrums here. So don't worry about it. We got plenty of food, plenty of drink. And I'd like to say a special thanks to all the teams for coming down along the eastern seaboard. Teams like Matanani's, you know, the Ski Villains, the Empire Jet Ski Club, and the Rhode Island Ski Assassins are all here. The Aquaholics. Randy Cabrera is here with the Florida Ski Riders. So again, we've got teams and groups from everywhere. As I take a look down toward the pit area, several thousand people in attendance here for the 2023 Fizzle HydroDrags World Championships. Once again, first race going to be coming at you in just a couple of moments, folks. Put your seat backs and tray tables in their upright and locked position, because we're going racing here on Lake Alfred.
Race fans, welcome back to Racer H2O. Before we return to the show, please remember to subscribe to rmgsports.net for more awesome watercraft racing content. Thanks. Now, let's get back to the racing.
All right, folks, welcome back. rmgsports.net, live coverage here at the Fizzle HydroDrag World Championships. Once again, we'd like to welcome all you folks that are listening in at home. I understand we already have several thousand folks that are already tuned in to what's happening right here at the Lions Park. We're in Lake Alfred, located in Winter Haven, Florida, just about 20 miles on the west side of Orlando. We got our first race coming up, and in lane number 1, multi-time national and world champion Carlito Davalier from Team CRT. That's the Calisbury Racing Team out of Miami. He's going to be in lane number 1. Now, lane number 1 is going to be closest to the shoreline, and as we take a look at the cameras there, probably should be on your left-hand side. On the right-hand side will be lane number 2, or that is the outside, and that is Ronnie Abreu on boat number 27. So we are just about locked, cocked, and ready to rock and roll here from Lake Alfred for the 2023 16th Annual HydroDrag World Championships. All righty, and you can see your racers up there getting some last-minute instruction. We've got Kevin Scott up there on the launch pad, along with our good friend Brad Smith from the AJSA, the American Jet Sports Association. Here we go, race number 1 underway. Lane number 2 getting a good jump, and lane number 1 coming on strong right here at the end, and we are going to have to wait for that one. Looked like possibly our first photo finish. First race of the day, first photo finish of the day. But while we're waiting on that, we'd like to get Estelle Pupo, lane number 1, and Angelica Gonzalez, lane number 2 for race number 2. We need you out to the launch pad. Lane number 1, ladies and gentlemen, was your winner in race number 1. Carlito Davalier from CRT Racing is moving on. So congratulations, Carlito. Ronnie going to go down into the consolation bracket. Once again, this is a double elimination tournament. Again, race number 2 coming up, heat number 2, Estelle Pupo. You'll be on lane number 1, boat number 28, lane number 1, Angelica Gonzalez, boat number 912, lane number 2. We need you to the launch pad. Race number 3 is going to be Michelle Lopez and Rashid Aldawas. So you guys are on deck. Race number 4, Eddie Panaris and Jamel Mirzo. Jammin 105. You guys are going to be race number 4. So race number 2 is coming up to the launch pad. Race number 3 on standby. Estelle Pupo, Angelica Gonzalez coming up next. Alrighty, folks, once again, coming up is heat number 2 here in the super stock class. Estelle Pupo, boat number 28, will be in lane number 1. That's going to be closest to us. Angelica Gonzalez will be on the outside, boat number 912, known as the Princess of HydroDrags. And she's going to be out there taking on Pupo. Both of them have won multiple national and world championships here with the HydroDrags over the last decade. And again, this is only race number 2 of, it looks like we're going to have 18 or 19 races here in the Pro Super Stock class. Again, I'd like to say a special thanks to each and every one of you for coming out. And for those of you folks that are listening in at home at rmgsports.net, Racer H2O Network, thank you so very much for being a part of everything that we do here with the 2023 Fizzle HydroDrags. Once again, don't forget, back there in Performance Alley, we not only have Fizzle Racing, but we got Fuel Tech, DDR Marine, Pro Valve Racing. They can all teach you how your boat can go much faster than what it's going right now. And for those of you folks getting a little hungry, Tantrums Lakeside and the Caribbean cuisine is also there for anybody who is looking to eat lunch. Looks like both riders have spoken with the launch pad crew. Both riders getting back onto their machines, and we are just about set to go here with heat number 2, Acel Pupo in lane number 1. He'll be on the red boat. And then you got boat number 912, Angelica Gonzalez. Gonzalez probably with the weight advantage right here. Pupo getting off of the launch pad very quick there, but slows down a little bit. He's looking down. And we'll let you know who the official winner is.
Hey guys, we're working. What was it? Lane 1 or lane 2? Yes, they said it.
It was lane number 1. Lane number 1, your winner, Acel Pupo, who will move on. Acel Pupo, boat number 28. He'll move on in the winner's bracket. And it looks like Angelica Gonzalez, boat number 912, will go to the consolation bracket. Up next will be heat number 3. And boat number 02, that is Michelle Lopez. Michelle Lopez will be in lane number 1. Sponsored by CRT. And then you got Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17 from the United Arab Emirates. And he is sponsored by Callis Racing in lane number 2. So once again, Michelle Lopez, lane number 1. Rashid Aldawas, lane number 2. Race number 3 is right around the corner, folks. Alrighty, it looks like race number 3 is in the gate. Once again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to our good friends from Pro Valve Racing, Competition Valve Train Components. You want to check them out. They are back there in Performance Alley. This is race number 3 that you're looking at. And it's Michelle Lopez in lane number 1. Lopez getting a huge challenge there. Lane number 2, Rashid Alawaz. And that was tight as they came through the Fizzle start-finish line. It was lane number 1. Lane number 1, your winner, Michelle Lopez, will move on. Rashid Alawaz will go down to the consolation bracket. Coming up next, race number 4. That is Eddie Pinares, boat number 19. You'll be in lane number 1. Jamil Mirzo, boat number 105, straight out of the Hoosier Daddy State, will be in lane number 2. So once again, Pinares in lane number 1, Mirzo in lane number 2. That is coming up next. We need Florida ski riders, Randy Cabrera. Randy Cabrera, please report to announcing. Randy Cabrera, please report to announcing. Thank you. Already, it looks like race number 4 is getting in the gate, getting ready to go. Eddie Pinares, boat number 19. Boat number 105, Jamil Mirzo out of Indiana. Didn't get a chance to talk to Mirzo and ask, you know, there's a lot of folks that have been switching race fuels, and a lot of folks are going with this new corn-based Ignite racing fuels, especially in the closed course. I didn't get a chance to talk to Jamil, but maybe we can get him up here before the end of the day and see if he is also using that corn-based fuel. That is, again, Jamil Mirzo. Jamil is the owner of Mohawk Pier and Lift up there in Indiana, and he's been a sponsor here of the World Championships for the past couple of years, rather. And great to see him out there. Great to see him out there. Eddie Pinares, one of our former winners here at the World Championships. This weekend's event, by the way, sanctioned by the American Jet Sports Association out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. And we certainly are glad to have our representatives, Keith and Brad, down here from the AJSA. Again, all of today's event being filmed for Racer H2O, which you'll be able to check out forever on our Roku TVs or rmgsports.net. So if you folks actually want to have your friends at home watching what's going on right now, you can call them up, tell them to dial up rmgsports.net, and they can actually check out the live feed and everything that is going on here. Once again, 3 races so far. Carlito Devalier moving on. Cel Pupo moving on. Michelle Lopez moving on. This is race number 4. Eddie Paneras, he is in lane number 1. Paneras got a good jump in lane number 1, but they are side by side. They are rail to rail as they come through the start-finish line. And that is going to be a close one. It was lane number 1, Eddie Paneras, boat number 19, that took the win there in heat number 4. Heat number 5 is coming up next. And heat number 5 will feature Yasmani Perez. Yasmani Perez, boat number 44 in lane number 1. Also on a boat number 44, Carlito Devalier in lane number 2. Once again, heat number 5, you've got 2 minutes. You've got 2 minutes in order to get to the launch pad. Yasmani Perez, boat number 44, Carlito Devalier, boat number 44. We need you to the launch pad. This is heat number 5. Once again, we've got 2 minutes. We need Carlito Devalier to lane number 2. Yasmani Perez in lane number 1. This is heat number 5 of the Pro Superstock class. Once again, Yasmani Perez, boat number 44, lane number 1. Carlito Devalier, also on boat number 44, in lane number 2. Pro Superstock, heat number 5. Getting ready to take off. And it looks like I see the other number 44 coming off of the ramp right now. So once again, folks, it should be just a couple of minutes. Just like to remind everybody, we do have food available up there from Tantrums Lakeside and the Caribbean Cuisine. Also a big shout out to all of our aftermarket manufacturers, Fizzle Racing, Fuel Tech, DDR Marine, and Pro Valve Racing. Up at DDR Marine, they got lots of cool handling equipment, sponsons. Then they've got a great intake manifold. And of course, at Pro Valve Racing, they got the competition valve train components. Again, any of you folks out there in Performance Alley want me to talk a little bit more about what you have and what's available, please bring something written down up here to announcing. Thank you. All right, here comes both of the 44 boats getting ready to come our way. Heat number 5, Yasmani Perez. He will be on the inside. He'll be on lane number 1, closest to the shoreline. Then we got Carlito Devalier. He will be in lane number 2. Devalier won his first race. After this, we'll go to Harold Ramos will be in lane number 1. Estelle Pupo will be in lane number 2. And here we go. Look at Devalier. Devalier on the outside. Lane number 1 closed, but I think Devalier may have had it. Lane number 2, it is Carlito Devalier moving on in the winner's bracket. So Devalier will go on to face Michel Lopez, another one of his teammates. And Yasmani Perez will go down, and he will face, I believe, the winner of Rashid Aldawas and Angelica Gonzalez. So once again, race number 6, we should have boat number 24, Harold Ramos. Harold Ramos, boat number 24 in lane number 1, Estelle Pupo, boat number 28 in lane number 2. Once again, this is heat number 6. Harold Ramos, boat number 24 in lane number 1, Estelle Pupo, boat number 28 in lane number 2. Once again, special thanks to all of you fine folks for coming out and enjoying a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Sunday, right here at the Lions Park in Lake Alfred. You know, used to race here about 25 years ago. Back in the day, Rick Carr and I used to put on races here, and you know, we talked a little bit about this yesterday. The last time that we had put on an official race here at Lions Park, it was actually snowing. That's right, it was January, it was snowing, it was absolutely crazy. It was, I believe, 28 degrees, and this was back in the late 1990s. So it's great to be here under a lot different conditions. Here, we're going fast straight. We're not doing the closed course stuff. But we sure are glad everybody could come with us. Easy to follow here. The Fizzle 2023 HydroDrag World Championships. We'll be right back with race number 6, featuring Harold Ramos in lane number 1 and Estelle Pupo, boat number 28, in lane number 2.
Race fans, welcome back to Racer H2O. Before we return to the show, Please remember to subscribe to rmgsports.net for more awesome watercraft racing content. Thanks. Now, let's get back to the racing.
All right, everybody, welcome back. And it looks like we're just about set to go here with the race number 6. We've got Harold Ramis, boat number 24 on the inside. Now, Ramis did very good yesterday. Went all the way through and won the spec class. However, ended up getting disqualified in technical inspection afterwards for really, I mean, what we consider a gray area, because he had some throttle body housing, and the stock is at 60 millimeters. And and he had 55 millimeter. He had the old stuff, but he had it bored out. But he had it bored out by somebody else. It wasn't a stock part. So, anyways, bottom line, he got disqualified. So he is back for a vengeance. And he just took that win right there. So Harold Ramis will move on in the winner's bracket to face Eddie Pinares on boat number 19. Acel Pupo will go down to the consolation bracket, and he will face the winner of Jamil Mirzo and Ronnie Abreu. All right, so we should have Rashid Aldawas going to be in lane number 1, Angelica Gonzalez in lane number 2, Aldawas on boat number 17, Gonzalez on boat number 912. So once again, that is lane 1, that is lane 2. Rashid Aldawas coming from the United Arab Emirates, taking a second and a third place out in Lake Havasu City, Arizona yesterday. How you doing, man? Or I'm sorry, last week rather. And Angelica Gonzalez taking a second overall in the stock class yesterday. And again, this is from the consolation bracket. This is the first race from the consolation bracket. So the winner will move on and the loser is done. So once again, we'll be right back with you here. Rashid Aldawas, lane number 1. Angelica Gonzalez, lane number 2. On deck, we'll have Jamil Mirzo in lane number 1 and Ronnie Abreu in lane number 2. That'll be heat number 8. Heat number 7 is now working their way toward the launch pad. All right, here we go. And this is the first race out of the consolation bracket. Rashid Aldawas in lane number 1. And Angelica Gonzalez in lane number 2. Lane number 1 looks like Rashid Aldawas will be moving on to take on Yasmani Perez. So we've got Ronnie Abreu will be in lane number 2. Jamil Mirzo, boat number 105, will be in lane number 1. Once again, heat number 8 is coming up next. Jamil Mirzo in lane number 1. Ronnie Abreu in lane number 2. Well, congratulations to Rashid Aldawas. Good win there on that last one, keeping himself alive. But he takes out the Princess of HydroDrags, Angelica Gonzalez, who's actually getting married next month. And all of us from the Fizzle HydroDrags would like to wish her and Chris Caputo a very happy and successful marriage. A team that, well, actually a marriage that actually met. They met at the HydroDrags. Both of them were teenagers when they met at the HydroDrags in Tavares many years ago. And he proposed to her actually on the launch pad last season. Pretty cool stuff with the Caputo family and the Gonzalez family. Rashid Aldawas going to take the win, but Angelica Gonzalez got the ring. Once again, coming up next, boat number 105, Jamil Mirzo. Sponsored by Mohawk Pier and Lift, will be in lane number 1. Ronnie Abreu, boat number 27, will be in lane number 2. This is another battle that is coming from the consolation round, so the winner stays on, and the loser is done. The winner will stay on to take on Estelle Pupo in our round number 2. So we've got 3 round semifinals, and then our losers round number 5, and then our final round should be 15 to 16 total heats. This is heat number 8 that is getting ready to take off down online. Once again, Jamel Mirzo, boat number 105. In lane number 1, Ronnie Abreu, boat number 27, in lane number 2. And I hear in the background, the Lake Alfred Express. Yeah, there we go. Oh, those are actually some passenger cars. And those things look pretty small, I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't look like club seating. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Sorry, Amtrak. So once again, just getting ready to go here with heat race number 8. Heat race number 9 will, I believe, also be coming from the consolation round. Heat number 9 on deck should be Yasmani Perez on boat number 44 and Rashid Aldawas on boat number 17. So once again, you guys are on deck with heat number 9. Heat number 8, Jamil Mirzo, Ronnie Abreu, should be up onto the launch pad. I see Jamil has already made it there. Looks like Ronnie pulling up on the outside right now. It'll be just a couple of moments, folks. And again, we'd like to say a very special thanks to Fizzle Intercoolers. James, all the fine folks at Fizzle doing what it takes to put their folks on top of the box here at the HydroDrag World Championships. All right, not quite sure what happened there. It looked like lane number 2 got off. Looks like there's going to be a red flag on lane number 2. Now, folks, let me real quickly, I'll explain the red flags to everybody and how the flagging system works. So again, if you come off of the launch pad and your lane is red flagged, which means you took off before the start light, if you win, you come back and you switch lanes. However, if you red flag and the person that did not red flag in the other lane beats you, then that person wins the race and the race continues. However, in this case right here, lane number, I believe it was 2, red flagged, is coming back. He'll be in lane number 1. We'll get him reset and we'll go with the restart of this one. So now taking a look down, it will be, I believe Jamil Mirzo will be in lane number 2 and Ronnie Abreu will be in lane number 1. So here we go with the restart of heat race number 8. Once again, heat race number 9, stand by, you're on deck. That is Yasmani Perez. You'll be in lane number 1 on boat number 44. And Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17, will be in lane number 2. Again, that'll be the next race as we get set here for the redo of heat race number 8. All righty, here we go with the restart. And we're waiting on the official call. So lane number 1 will take the win right there. Once again, lane number 1 will take the win, and I believe that is Ronnie Abreu that will move on to face SL Pupo in just 2 more heats. Yasmani Perez should be in lane number 1. Rashid Aldawas in lane number 2. Heat number 9 is coming up next. Once again, heat number 9, Yasmani Perez, boat number 44 in lane number 1. Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17 in lane number 2. Heat number 10, which will be following this, Estelle Pupo, boat number 28, you'll be in lane number 1, and Ronnie Abreu, boat number 27, will be in lane number 2. That'll be following heat race number 9, which is on the launch pad right now. Thank you. Okay, we are on the 2-minute clock right now. Once again, heat number 9, Yasmani Perez should be in lane number 1. Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17, in lane number 2. Heat number 9 should be working their way to the line. Looks like lane number 2. Aldawas already there. Here comes Yasmani Perez up on the inside. And up next, stand by, because you're coming up here in just a couple of moments. SL Pupo will be in lane number 1 on boat number 28, and Ronnie Abreu, boat number 27, you'll be in lane number 2. Heat number 9, ready to get and take off down online. This will put us about halfway through our super stock class. Current time on deck, it's about 12:45, folks. All right, looks like they're just about ready to come our way. Once again, Yasmani Perez. He'll be on the inside, boat number 44 on the outside, Rashid Al-Lawas. Out of the United Arab Emirates, Al-Lawas, sponsored by Callus Performance. As we are just about set to go, and they took a look left, look right. Little crosswind here. Lane number 1 having a little problem getting off of the line. Came back strong, but it looked to me like lane number 2. Lane number 1 got a red flag, but lane number 2 won anyway, so lane number 2 will move on. Once again, lane number 2 will move on. Rashid Aldawas will move on boat number 17 as Yasmani Perez with a red flag and a loss.
28 in lane 1 and 27 in lane 2.
So coming up next, we should have boat number 28, it's El Pupo, lane number 1. Ronnie Abreu, boat number 27 in lane number 2. Once again, we got this El Pupo. Boat number 28 working his way out to lane number 1. I believe he's got the red boat out there. Course Marshal Randy. So once again, El Pupo will be in lane number 1. Ronnie Abreu will be in lane number 2. Okay, Yasmani Perez, we need you to the launch pad right now. And we need Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17, to the launch pad. Once again, Yasmani Perez and Rashid Aldawas.
In lane 1 and 17 in lane 2. So we're holding off.
Let these guys race. And then we'll do that.
Okay, never mind. Like you said, let these guys race and then we'll.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, just go with it.
Okay, so Yasmani Perez, boat number 44, Rashid Aldawas will be coming up next. Right now we've got Acel Pupo in lane number 1, Ronnie Abreu in lane number 2. Pupo on 28, Abreu on boat number 27.
Yeah, I don't catch. Talk to somebody else. I'm just the announcer.
And I'm over it. All right, there we go. It looks like lane number 2 with a good jump. Red flag on lane 2. Imagine that. Okay, so Ronnie Abreu with a red flag right there, but he does take the win, so they'll come back. And him and Acel Pupo will switch lanes. Acel Pupo in lane number 1, Ronnie Abreu in lane number 2. Abreu already red flagged once. If he red flags again, he'll be disqualified. So once again, this is a rerun of heat number 10. We'll be doing a rerun of heat number 9 coming up next. Once again, Pupo on boat number 28, only inside. Sponsored by Pupo Performance. Ronnie Abreu, boat number 27, on the outside. Abreu with one red flag. Pupo and Abreu both get out of the gate about the same time. Pupo on the near side. Looks like he has the advantage as they go through the Fizzle.
Red flag on lane number 1. Lane 2 didn't win.
Boat number 44, Yasmani Perez. Lane number 1, Rashid Aldawas. Boat number 17, lane number 2. 44 and 17. If you hear your number, you go to the ramp. If you do not hear your number, please stay on the shoreline. Thank you. So once again, Ronnie Abreu moving on in that last race. This race here, we got Yasmani Perez in lane number 1, Rashid Aldawas in lane number 2. Ronnie Abreu, number 27. Lane 2. Lane 2. Lane 2, what? I'm just telling you lane 2, what? I don't know.
Andy, I've got some bigger zip ties for you.
So who won that race? That was Rashid Aldawas that took the win there in lane number 2. That's going to take us to heat number 11. Heat number 11, Carlito Devallier, boat number 44. In lane number 1, Michelle Lopez, boat number 02 in lane number 2. Once again, Carlito Devallier, boat number 44 in lane number 1. Michelle Lopez, boat number 02 in lane number 2. This is heat number 11. Heat number 12 will be Harold Ramos, boat number 24 in lane 1, Eddie Pinares in lane 2. All right, so two teammates getting ready to go at it. Carlito Devallier, he'll be in lane number 1 on boat number 44, Michelle Lopez. Devallier does all the work on Lopez's boat. Both of these guys have been super stock and unlimited world champions year in and year out for the last several years. And now get to do battle here in the super stock class. This is round number 3 here of the super stock class. Again, coming up next on deck, heat number 12 will be Harold Ramos on boat number 24. You'll be in lane number 1. And Eddie Pinares on boat number 19. You'll be in lane number 2. Once again, that is the next race coming up after the race that is on the launch pad. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. Keith McAfee, please report to announcing. Keith McAfee, please report to announcing. Thank you. Alrighty, here we go. Carlito Devallier, lane number 1. Misha Lopez on lane number 2. Two of the fastest guys in HydroDrag racing, both from the CRT racing team. And Lopez out of the gate in a hurry. And the elder statesman, Carlito Devallier, allowing him to come through first. That was easy right there. Lane number 2, Michelle Lopez will move on. But that doesn't put out Carlito Devallier. Carlito Devallier will move into the consolation bracket. So, okay, apparently that's not true. There is a red flag and a re-rack. A red flag and a re-rack. We're getting after the call here. So once again, we've got the re-rack of Carlito Devalier and Michelle Lopez, heat number 11, down there on the starting line. Anybody know anything good you could take for stress? Just wondering, asking for a friend. Devalier on the inside, Lopez on the outside. Let's go racing. Get rid of these red flags. If you red flag, you should be automatically out. All right, there we go. So they both take off. Once again, they are teammates. One is going to yield to the other. So now this time it looks like the younger statesman yielding to the elder statesman. Carlito Devalier will move on. Michelle Lopez will go into the consolation bracket to face Ronnie Abreu. Okay, so Harold Remus, boat number 24, lane number 1, Eddie Pinares, boat number 19 in lane number 2. Once again, coming up next, we have heat number 12, Harold Remus, boat number 24, lane number 1, Eddie Pinares, boat number 19 in lane number 2. This will be followed by heat number 13, Michelle Lopez, boat number 02, will be going against Ronnie Abreu on boat number 27. So once again, if you see Lopez down there by the ramp on boat number 02, tell him to stick around. He's coming up next once again. All right, here we go down the front straightaway. It looked like a lane number 1 sweep right there. And it looks like another red flag. Another red flag. All right, so once again, after that red flag, Harold Ramis will now be in lane number 2. Eddie Panaris will be in lane number 1. So once again, after that red flag there in race number 12, Ramis, lane 2, Panaris, boat number 19, in lane number 1. All right, here we go. Once again, Panaris, lane number 1. Ramis in lane number 2. And looked like lane number 2 to me. Harold Ramis, lane number 2, moving on. He'll move on to face Carlito Devalier in heat number 16.
All right, Kevin, you're gonna have 0, 2 in lane 1.
This brings us to heat number 13. Heat number 13 here in the super stock class. Michelle Lopez on boat number 02 will be in lane number 1. Boat number 27, Ronnie Abreu, will be in lane number 2. This is heat number 13. Michelle Lopez, 02, lane number 1. Ronnie Abreu, boat number 27, in lane number 2. Race number 14, which is on deck. Eddie Panaris, who just ran, boat number 19, you'll be in lane number 1, and Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17, in lane number 2. Once again, that is race number 14. Race number 13 is on the launch pad. Once again, next up is heat number 13. Michelle Lopez, 02. You are in lane number 1. Boat number 27, Ronnie Abreu. You are in lane number 2. This is heat number 13. Lopez, 02, lane 1. Abreu, 27, lane 2. Michelle Lopez, 02. You need to get to lane 1. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds. Once again, we will be starting the 2-minute clock as we get into the latter rounds here. I see everybody standing around the ski right now, but nobody on it and headed toward the launch pad. Once again, Michelle Lopez, 02. You're in lane number 1. You've got 1 minute. You can see him down there. 02, Michelle Lopez, you have 30 seconds to get to the launch pad. Michelle Lopez, you have 30 seconds to get to the launch pad. All right, looks like Lopez has made his way to the start line. Michelle Lopez, he will be on the inside, lane number 1. Ronnie Abreu, boat number 27, will be on the outside. Following this race right here, Eddie Pinares, boat number 19, you'll be in lane number 1, and Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17, you will be in lane number 2. Billy 2, you have people asking for you. Okay, looks like we're just about set. We're just about locked. We're cocked. We're ready to rock. Ready on the left, ready on the right. All clear on the firing line. Lopez on the inside. Sponsored by Team CRT. Ronnie Abreu. Ronnie, this is Mikey, and I need Abreu. All right, Abreu bouncing a little bit, coming off of that second lane, and that is going to give Lopez the win. So Michelle Lopez moves on from lane number 1. So boat number 19 should be in lane number 1, boat number 17 in lane number 2, that's Eddie Pinares. Lane number 1, Rashid Aldawas. Lane number 2, this is heat number 14. Tell them the winner's going to stay on.
And then the winner of that has to stay on into lane number 2.
Copy. Winner comes back to lane 2.
Correct.
All right.
Alrighty, so once again, Pinares and Rashid Aldawas. The winner will come back and be in lane number 2 against Michelle Lopez, which will be heat number 15. So this is 14 that is working their way into the gate right now. Eddie Pinares, boat number 19, lane number 1. Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17, in lane number 2. You've got 2 minutes to get to the launch pad. So that looks like Rashid Aldawas, who is coming up. Looks like he's pulling up into lane number 2. Eddie Pinares, boat number 19. You've got 1 minute, 45 seconds to get to the launch pad. The winner will stay on and take on Michelle Lopez. Lopez will be in lane number 1 the next race. The winner of this one will be in lane number 2. Pinares, you've got 1 minute and 30 seconds to get to the launch pad. All right, looks like Pinares making his way out there. So again, Pinares will be on the inside. Aldawas, boat number 17, on the outside. 30 seconds to get to the launch pad. All right, once again, this is heat number 14. Eddie Pinaris, lane number 1. Rashid Al-Dawas, lane number 2. Al-Dawas again out of the United Arab Emirates, taking a win in the stock class. This is his first appearance at the 2023 Fizzle HydroDrags World Championships, and always glad to roll out that red carpet for our foreign competitors that come over from far and wide, and we sure do appreciate Rashid being here, as well as Eddie being here on boat number 19. So once again, Eddie will be on the inside, and Rashid will be on the outside. And here we go, once again, Pinaris on the inside. Pinaris with a good jump, side by side, rail to rail, as they get ready to come through our start-finish line, and that was close. That was close right there. Eddie Pinaris and Rashid Al-Dawas going head-to-head. Lane 2, Rashid Al-Dawas taking the win. Rashid Al-Dawas. Lane number 2, boat number 17 taking the win. That's what we're hearing through the radio down here and announcing. So congratulations, Rashid Al-Dawas. He'll go back. He'll have to run back-to-back. So once again, you got Michelle Lopez, boat number 02, and Rashid Al-Dawas, boat number 17 in lane number 2. So Lopez, lane number 1 on 02, Al-Dawas in lane number 2 on boat number 17. So once again, if you see Lopez down there at the starting line, let him know he's got to go into lane number 1. This will be heat number 15 coming up. This is from the consolation bracket. Race number 16, the semifinal will come from the winner's bracket, which will feature Carlito Tavallier on boat number 44 and Harold Ramis on boat number 24. They'll be coming up the next race. So again, 15 is up now, 16 with Tavallier and Ramis are coming up. You're watching the Pro Super Stock, and we are in the semifinals. Again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to Fizzle Racing. Of course, all of our great friends from Fuel Tech. DDR Marine, who's got those great sponsors up there, intake manifolds and all kinds of cool handling equipment. And then, of course, we got our friends from Pro Valve Racing, which have the competition valve train components. And then, of course, Aquasport. We've got Juan from Aquasport up there, and he's got the newest, latest, and the greatest from Wiseco Pistons. Don't forget, we also got plenty of food out there from Tantrums Lakeside and the Caribbean Cuisine. You're watching the 2023 Fizzle Racing HydroDrag World Championships, brought to you by rmgsports.net. Okay, so once again, Lopez and Rashid Al-Dawas in a showdown to see who goes to the final of the consolation bracket. They will take on the loser of Carlito Tavallier and Harold Ramis, which will be coming up next. So again, we are down to the, I believe, the final 3 races here. Lopez going to be on the inside. Sponsored by CRT. Rashid Al-Dawas, sponsored by Callus Performance. Boat number 17 will be on the outside. All right, so it looks like we're fired up down here in the gate. Round number 4, we got Lopez on the inside, all the Wasps on the outside, side by side, and they came through. It was pretty close, folks. We are waiting. Lane two, moving on, Rashid Aldawas. So Rashid Aldawas out of the United Arab Emirates is moving on. And coming up next, we'll have boat number 44, lane number 1, Carlito Devallier. Lane number 1, Harold Ramis. Boat number 24, lane number 2. Once again, heat number 16, Carlito Devallier. Boat number 44 will be in lane number 1. Harold Ramis, boat number 24, in lane number 2. Well, folks, I'll tell you, we've got just a couple more races to go here to fill our podium for the 2023 Fizzle HydroDrags here in the Super Stock division. Right now, we're going to take a short pause for the cause and talk to all those people that support our sport.
Race fans, welcome back to Racer H2O. Before we return to the show, please remember to subscribe to rmgsports.net for more awesome watercraft racing content. Thanks. Now, let's get back to the racing.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Lake Alfred here at the Lions Park. My name is Mike Young, and we are just about set to go here with final 3 races, possibly 4 races, of our Pro Super Stock class. Here in lane number 1, we should have Carlito Devallier. Devallier, a multi-time national and world champion here with the HydroDrag Nationals and World Championships. He's going to be taking on Harold Ramis. Ramis, boat number 24, one of the young guns, and he is sponsored by Callus Performance. So again, it'll be 44 in lane number 1, 24 on the outside, Carlito Devallier, Harold Ramis, ready to do battle. And both of these racers here are coming from the winner's bracket. So the loser of this one right here will take on Rashid Aldawas for the battle of the winner of the consolation bracket. And then whoever wins this one will take on the winner of that next one. Again, if say Carlito wins this one here, they will have to beat him twice. If Harold wins here, the loser's bracket will have to beat him twice. Once again, it is a double elimination tournament, and we've seen that happen yesterday. So, I mean, stranger things have happened, folks. Carlito Devallier, Harold Ramis, both from the winner's bracket. Devallier on the inside, Ramis on the outside. Devallier, sponsored by CRT. Ramos, sponsored by Callus Performance. And here we go. Looks on the outside. Looks like Ramos got a good jump. Oh, I see fire coming out of the backside of Carlito Devalier's boat. And looks like Carlito is smoking down there. And looks like he is trying to get off of the seat. All right, so I'm looking, and then we got a red flag down there on lane number 2. Of course, why wouldn't we? Par for the course today. A red flag on lane number 2, so they'll have to bring him back and re-rack him, but it doesn't look like Carlito may be able to get back. It looked like his boat was literally on fire as it went past the start-finish, or the finish line over here on the far side. Course Marshal Randy with a fire extinguisher, and he's making sure that Carlito is okay down here on the far side. But I don't think Carlito going to be able to get back to the re-rack. So once again, we're going to go ahead. Let's put Harold Ramos in lane number 1. And again, they are taking a look at Carlito's boat down here in lane number 2. And I'm not sure, but the 44 may be coming in on the gaff this time. You can see nothing but fire shooting out the backside of that exhaust as he went past announcing here. And then it looked like you could see that that he had lost power. So that is a tough break there for Carlito Devalier. And this, if Devalier can't get back to the line, that's going to give Ramos a bye run. It's going to give Rashid Altawas a bye run, and ultimately Ramos and Rashid Altawas will be taking on each other here for the final. So once again, getting a little further instruction. We'll give you further instruction as we get it up here. Once again, folks, thanks for watching the 2023 Fizzle HydroDrag World Championships. We'll be right back with you in just a couple of moments.
Race fans, don't move. There's more racing on Racer H2O coming up right after these messages. Subscribe to rmgsports.net for more awesome watercraft racing content. Thanks again for watching Racer H2O. Race fans, welcome back to Racer H2O. Before we return to the show, please remember to subscribe to rmgsports.net for more awesome watercraft racing content. Thanks. Now, let's get back to the racing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to all of you listening in at rmgsports.net. This is Mike Young, and we are just about ready to go with the finals of our Pro Superstock class. Crazy turn of events here in just the last couple of races. Carlito Devalier caught on fire coming down the front straightaway, not able to get out there and compete after Ramus had a red flag. So Ramus had to switch sides, do a bye run, and that gave him the win in the winner's bracket. And then we had Rashid Aldawas do his bye run, and he was able to also get a win from the consolation brackets. Now you got your consolation bracket taking on your winner's bracket. If Rashid Aldawas wins, they will switch sides. They will race again. The winner of that race will be the champion. If Harold Ramus wins on boat number 24, that is it. We are done with Pro Superstock and on to Unlimited. Once again, I hope you folks were paying attention because there will be a test. Again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to all our good friends at Racer H2O. Of course, Fizzle. Of course, Juan back there with the Wiseco Pistons. We got Pro Valve back there. Fuel Tech in the house. DDR Marine with all of their great handling products. Special thanks to our good friends from Mohawk Pier. Glad to have Jamil and all them Hoosier Daddies down here racing. Folks coming from far and wide for this one right here. I mean, we've got them from as far as the United Arab Emirates. And then I know that we've got a lot of folks here, obviously, from all over the United States. So, not quite sure. All right, so that's going to do it. Looks like Harold Ramus taking the win here from lane number 1. Harold Ramus taking the win. Rashid Aldawas will end up in second. And Carlito Devalier will end up in third place here in the Pro Superstock class. So once again, coming up next, we've got the Unlimited class. First two racers in the Unlimited class. As I take a look down here, we're going to go right into it. Heat number 1 going to be Hector Alvarez on boat number 6 and Carlito Devalier on boat number 63. Once again, the Unlimited will be coming up next. Hector Alvarez, boat number 6. And Carlito Devalier, boat number 63. And there is your checkered flag. Congratulations. He is sponsored by Callus Performance, I believe, Harold Ramus, as is Rashid Aldawas, your first and second place riders in the Superstock class.
Race fans, don't move. There's more racing on Racer H2O coming up right after these messages. Subscribe to rmgsports.net for more awesome watercraft racing content. Thanks again for watching Racer H2O.
Boat number 6, who is
Race fans, welcome back to Racer H2O. Before we return to the show, please remember to subscribe to rmgsports.net for more awesome watercraft racing content. Thanks. Now, let's get back to the racing.
to welcome everybody back who's listening in at the rmgsports.net, our official Racer H2O network. We're just about set to go here with the Pro Unlimited class. We'd like to say a special congratulations to our winners of the Pro Superstock class. We've got some more unlimited racers that'll coming your way. And Carlito Devalier, who just had that mishap and a little fire going unintentionally, will be back in this class right here. So, folks, don't go anywhere. Stick around. Racing is going to get faster. It's going to get more furious. It's time to turn up the nitrous. It's time to turn up the boost. We're going unlimited racing right here at the 2023 Fizzle HydroDrags World Championships. By the way, attention in the pits. I know that we had Cuco Performance come in for Yenya Enrique. Cuco Performance, we need a number for your boat. Once again, if you're with the Cuco Performance team, you're going to be in heat number 3. We need a number for your boat. Thank you. Cuco Performance, please report to announcing. All righty, folks, taking a look now. Hector Alvarez, boat number 6. He should be in lane number 1. Carlito Devalier, boat number 63, in lane number 2. This is the Unlimited. This is the big boys. This is where all the money is spent. This is where the boost is turned up. This is where the nitrous is hit. And it looks like we had a little premature acceleration there on the outside. So once again, Hector Alvarez, boat number 6. Carlito Devalier, boat number 63. They will be your first 2 out here in round number 1. On deck, standing by, the next one's up. Josias Delgado, boat number 44, and Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17. Stand by. You'll be next up out on the water. As we take a look down there at the Fizzle launch pad. And it looks like both racers are in the gate. Carlito getting back on his boat on the outside. Brad Adams and Kevin Scott making sure that everything is fair up there on the launch pad. Hector Alvarez, boat number 6. He's on the red boat closest to the shoreline. Here we go. Race number 1 of the Unlimited class. And it is choppy here in the Unlimited class. And it looked like... So lane two, Carlito Devalier was your winner. He'll go on to take on Michael Hernandez in race number 5. Congratulations, Carlito Devalier. Moving on here in round number 1. Next up, lane number 1, Josiah Delgado. Boat number 44, Rashid Alawas. Lane number 2, you'll be on boat number 17. Once again, Alawas, boat number 17, lane 2, Delgado 44, lane number 1. All right, so once again, Josiah Delgado from SCRC, boat number 44, should be in lane number 1. Looks like he's rolling up right now, and that is Rashid Aldawas. As the sheep continue to be herded here on the bay. Lots of whitecaps here in Lake Alfred. Not what we're used to with HydroDrag racing, unfortunately. This weekend got a crosswind going coming in from west-northwest, coming kind of right at us and right across the track. So not the ideal conditions that we'd be looking for. However, it is the same conditions for every one of the racers out there. So again, you'll have Delgado, boat number 44, on the inside, sponsored by SCRC. Alawas on the outside, boat number 17. And he is sponsored by Callus Performance. On deck, we should have boat number 8, and I believe that is Dick Anderson, and then Kuko Performance on boat number 05. So once again, Dick Anderson, boat number 8, and 05, Kuko Performance. You'll be next up on the launch pad after these guys right here take off. That will be heat number 3. Currently watching heat number 2 on the launch pad. All right, so do we know what kind of cars? Here we go. This is race number 2 as they work their way down the front straightaway. It looked like lane number 2. Rashid Aldawas moving on. Looked like Josiah's had some mechanical problems there in lane number 2. We've got some cars that need to be moved all the way down, like they're facing the water on the left-hand side. It's right by Callus Performance. Ernesto, all those folks around you, if you know who those folks are, Ernesto, you need to have them move. Chris Caputo cannot make it to the water. Once again, one of our competitors cannot make it to the water because he is blocked in because some people don't know how to park. So learn how to park, people. Come on now. Help us to help you, man. We just want to have a good show out here. If you can't have the racers get to the water, you're parking in the wrong place. Fuel Tech in the house. All right, so once again, we should have Kuko Performance, boat number 05. Kuko Performance, boat number 05. We need you to the launch pad. Looks like you're going to have a buy run. Unfortunately, Dick Anderson's going to have a DNR. They had some issues with the boat here recently. So Kuko Performance, we need you to the launch pad for a buy run. Immediately following this buy run, we'll have heat number 4, Harold Ramus. Boat number 24, and Frank Abel, also on boat number 24. So there's our buy run right there.
That's okay. Here.
All right, coming up next,
We need Harold Ramus, boat number 24. Lane number 1, and Frank Abel also on boat number 24 in lane number 2. So 24 versus 24. And I believe we get 48 performance. So once again, boat number 24 versus boat number 24. Ramus in lane number 1, Abel in lane number 2. This is heat number 4. We've got 23 total heats. So about 19 more races to go, folks. About 19 more races to go. Once again, just pay attention to what we got going on up here. Obviously, these, for those of you folks that might be spectators out there, these boats here are a lot more finicky than the boats that we've seen so far. We've seen the stock boats, the spec boats yesterday, stock boats handling, pretty much bolt-on handling stuff. The spec class bolt-on performance stuff, no internal work. Super stock stuff that we've seen earlier today, got to be OEM hull, but you're allowed some internal engine work, no nitrous. Here, it's anything goes. You've got nitrous, you've got the internal engine work. So these boats here, a lot more finicky, so you'll probably see a couple more buy runs than what we normally see, because a lot of these boats will blow up before they make it into the finals. These boats, these jet skis that you're looking at out here today, here in this unlimited class, would probably set you back somewhere between $50,000 and $75,000. That's about what these guys got into these boats. The boats are going well over 100 miles per hour. For those of you folks that weren't here earlier today, we did have Jose Luis Hernandez break the world record, went 142 miles per hour earlier today. So once again, you're seeing some fast stuff out here, folks. You're going to see some fast stuff. All right, so here we go as we are getting ready. I'd like to welcome everybody back to the RMG sports.net live stream. We've got heat number 4 getting ready to take off. Harold Ramus. Ramus, a winner in the super stock class, got DQ'd in the spec class yesterday. He won that class but got DQ'd, and you know, it's kind of a gray area, and I'm sure that you'll hear about that in the chat rooms later on, but we ain't going to talk about it out here. So we have Ramus, he'll be on boat number 24, he'll be on the inside. Frank Abel, also on boat number 24, he will be on the outside. This is heat number 4 of 22 here in the unlimited class. Hope everybody's having a beautiful Sunday afternoon out there, by the way. All right, looks like we're going to get reloaded up there for heat number 4. Once again, Ramus on the purple number 24. Frank Abel will be on the outside, number 24. As both boats prepare to get in the gate. Been a fun weekend here at Lake Alfred. Like I say, this place brings back a lot of memories for those of us who used to race decades ago in the closed course divisions. Used to race right here, raced here every year for probably probably close to about 15 years with West Coast Promotions and Rick Carr, as well as Bill Stone in the Hot Water Tour back in the day. As once again trying to get both boats set in the gate before we take off here. All right, looks like both boats have made it back into the gate. They'll get some last minute instructions from Kevin and Brad up there on the launch pad before we get started with this one. Again, just as a reminder, don't forget we still have our good friends from Tantrum Lakeside and the Caribbean Cuisine open if you're starting to get a little bit hungry, a little bit thirsty here in the mid-afternoon. Also, our good friends from Aqua Sport, we got Juan up there showing those new Wiseco pistons. We got Pro Valve Racing up there showing the competition valve train components. DDR Marine with the handling equipment, the intake manifolds, Fizzle Racing, Fuel Tech, also up there in Performance Alley. And remember, I can't say it enough, remember to support those who support the sport. Again, this is year number 16 of the HydroDrag World Championships this year, presented by Fizzle. All right, looks like we're just about ready to go this way. This is heat number 4. Heat number 4 coming your way, Lake Alfred. All right, here we go. The green flag has flown, and on the inside, looked like lane number 1 with a great jump. That is Harold Ramus. No stranger to that winner's circle. So Harold Ramus will go on to take on Eddie Panaris in heat number 8. All right, so coming up next, we got heat number 5. That'll be Mako Hernandez, boat number 01, will be in lane number 1, and Carlito Devallier, boat number 63, will be in lane number 2. Once again, Mako Hernandez, 01, in lane number 1, Carlito Devallier, boat number 63, in lane number 2. All right, once again, I know that we had a lot of folks that need to move some stuff around down there by Callus Performance. Got to make sure that boat number, I believe it's 777, Chris Caputo Jr., can make his way out. So once again, if you're parked back there by Cal's Performance, please be aware of where you are parked. Boat number 777 needs to get to the ramp. Thank you. Okay, so Truco Performance. So do we got Carlito out there yet? Michael Hernandez, boat number 01, Carlito DeValier. Boat number 63, you've got 1 minute. 1 minute to get to the launch pad. You've got 1 minute to get to the launch pad. It looks like, I believe that could be both of them out there right now. Once again, once we call your name, you do got 2 minutes in order to get to the launch pad. We're trying to be as easy as we can up here. We sure do appreciate your cooperation in advance. And thank you, Randy Cabrera from Florida Ski Riders, taking care of your spectator-friendly announcer. And I am pretty spectator-friendly. I mean, that's right, time to turn it up. All right, so once again, looks like DeValier will be in lane number 2. Michael Hernandez, boat number 01, will be in lane number 1. Both of them getting in the gate right now. Heat number 5 getting set to take off. Heat number 6 will be, I believe, Chris Caputo Jr., and he will be going against Rashid Aldawas. All right, here we go. This is heat number 6, and look at that inside lane exploding right there at the end. It was lane number 2, Carlito DeValier. Moving on. Nice run there by Michael Hernandez, though. Alrighty, so once again, we should have Chris Caputo Jr., boat number 777, in lane number 1. Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17, in lane number 2. This is heat number 6. You're watching the Unlimited class here from the 2023 Fizzle HydroDrags World Championships. Not quite sure what's happening. Sounds like somebody just poked a hornet's nest. Right above the... do we got some drones up there? Battling drones, is that what's going on? All right, don't scare, brother. I'm allergic to bees. One thing I'm not allergic to, though, and that is honey. If you got some honey, come on up and give some. So once again, you're watching the Pro Unlimited class. This is race number 6. Getting ready to take off. I believe I see Chris Caputo Jr. working his way up there right now. Rashid Al-Lawas, boat number 17 in lane number 2. Caputo Jr. in lane number 1. You guys have 1 minute and 30 seconds. Coming up next, after this heat right here, this is heat number 6 that's on the launch pad. Heat number 7 will be Michelle Lopez and Kuko Performance. Rashid Al-Lawaz and Kuko Performance will be coming up after this heat that is working its way to the launch pad right now. Should be boat number 777, Chris Caputo Jr. in lane number 1, Rashid Al-Lawaz out of the United Arab Emirates, sponsored by Callis Performance in lane number 2. Oh, by the way, if somebody lost a drone, eBay. No, I'm sorry, it's at the booth. It's at our booth right now. You can find it on eBay too, I'm sure. Big shout out to our good friends from Matanani's coming down all the way from the East Coast. Matanani's coming down, the Empire Jet Ski Club coming down, the Ski Villains coming down, the Aquaholics from Rhode Island coming down. The Florida Ski Riders are also here. And we appreciate each and every one of those teams for coming down. Matanani's, I'll tell you what, as far as food goes, Matanani's so far, they're the Chef Boyardees in the pits. They got the best food, bar none. Matanani's, gotta love them. Big shout out to my boy Lenny down there too from the Empire Jet Ski Club. I know he's right there in the middle of the mix. All right, so Chris Caputo Jr. making his way out there. He's going to be in lane number 1. Lane number 2 will be Rashid Al-Lawaz. This is from the winner's bracket. The loser will go down to the consolation bracket. This currently is heat number 6. And the loser of this race right here will actually get a bye in the consolation bracket. So the loser of this is going to get a bye. The winner's going to have to move on and take on Carlito Devalier. I don't know. I think I'd lose this one. Just saying. I mean, you know, if you're looking at strategizing and you're looking at trying to make it all the way through, Chris Caputo Jr. being lane number 1, Rashid Al-Lawaz, lane number 2. Winner goes on to take on Carlito. Loser will have a bye in heat number 10. Oh yeah, what's happening, man? Alrighty, here here we go. Chris Caputo Jr., 777, lane number 1, Rashid Altawas. Out of the United Arab Emirates in lane number 2, it looks like Caputo Jr. Coming off of the launch pad. So they're going to go ahead and reset him. This is heat number 6 here of 22 total heats. So still got about 14, 15 more to go before we call it a 2023 season here with the HydroDrag World Championships, brought to you by Fizzle Intercoolers. All right, so once again, looks like we are back in the gate, set to go. Up next on the launch pad, we need boat number 02, Michelle Lopez, and boat number 05, Cuco Performance. Lopez and Cuco Performance, 0205. Next up on the launch pad, as Caputo Jr. once again comes off the launch pad and will get reset one more time. All right, once again, winner goes on to face Carlito. Loser goes to the consolation bracket for heat number 10. This is heat number 6 right now. Chris Caputo Jr. and Rashid Aldawas. All right, folks, we apologize for the short delay. They're checking stuff out there on the launch pad. Obviously, with the water getting a little bit rougher, it's basically making some of the boats not able to be stable on the platforms. So they're looking at possibly raising the platforms that are underwater right now. It'll be just a couple of moments, and we'll be right back with you, folks. I'll let you know as soon as I know. Thank you, and we appreciate your patience. Have a nice day. are they counting that?
Yeah, that was a clean run, right, Kevin?
Okay, so it was Rashid Al-Lawas. So that was lane number 2. Rashid Al-Lawas will move on in the winner's bracket, and he will be taking on Carlito Devalier in heat number 15. And Chris Caputo Jr. will go down, and he will be in heat number 10. Okay, so coming up next should be 02, Michelle Lopez, and boat number 05, Kuko Performance. Once again, you've got 2 minutes to get to the launch pad. We need 02, Michelle Lopez, and 05, Kuko Performance. If you are not racing, please let one of us know at scoring. Again, boat number 02, Michelle Lopez, lane number 1, boat number 05, Kuko Performance in lane number 2. All right, folks, we're waiting for boat number 02, boat number 05 to come out to the launch pad. And while we're waiting on them here, for all of you folks listening in on rmgsports.net, we are going to take a short pause for the cause. So we need Michelle Lopez. Michelle Lopez, you got a bye run. Just got to get out there and go through the motions to move through. And I believe that is Michelle Lopez. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Lake Alfred for the 2023 Fizzle HydroDrags World Championship 16th edition. Unfortunately, here with the class, we've had some boat issues, and we're trying to deal with those boat issues before we get a couple of folks back on to the launch pad. Currently, we were waiting on Eddie Pinares on boat number 19 and Harold Ramus on boat number 24, with Pinares being in lane number 1 and Ramus being in lane number 2. And if we take a look out there on the water, I believe that is boat number 24 that's having some engine issues out there. So again, out of the last 3 classes, we've only had 1 boat show up on the line. And again, like I said, these boats are very finicky. These are the unlimited boats. The conditions not the greatest for our unlimited class. However, there have been some of them that have held together. And we are going to clean up the yard sale and hopefully going back to racing here within the next 5 minutes. So again, it looks like Pinares and Ramus were just about set to go. That could be Pinares working his way out to the start-finish line right now. But we need boat number 19, that is Eddie Pinares in lane number 1, Harold Ramus in lane number 2. As we take a look out there, that is your next race up, and until we hear further instruction from the launch pad, we're going to set this down and let them do the business that they do as great race officials here with the HydroDrags. Eddie Pinares, boat number 19, you are on the 2-minute clock. You have less than 2 minutes to get out to lane number 1. Boat number 24, Harold Ramus, is out there on the purple 24. He is in lane number 2. Once again, you've got 1 minute and 45 seconds. Eddie Pinares, boat number 19, we need you to the launch pad. If Pinares doesn't show up, we've got another bye run, and then we'll go down. And heat number 9 will be Michael Hernandez on boat number 01 in lane number 1, and Frank Abel on boat number 24 in lane number 2. Once again, that will be the consolation bracket. Eddie Pinares, you have 55 seconds. 55 seconds to get to the launch pad. Once again, for those of you folks that might be first-time spectators, and you hear me doing like a 2-minute countdown right here, once your name has been called, you have 2 minutes in which to get to the launch pad before we fire them off. And if you don't get there before that 2 minutes, we go ahead, fire off without you. So again, if you have some boat issues or you have broken boats or anything like that, please come up here and let us know. This can kind of speed things up for us. Up here. This is currently race number 8, heat number 8. Pinares, boat number 19, still has about 20 seconds. Is that him? Right.
Yep, it's boat number 19. It's Eddie Pinares. Got the yellow and
Last call for Eddie Pinares. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 1. All right, Harold Ramus. Looks like he's going to get a bye run and go right in to round number 3. So congratulations, Harold Ramus. And now we need boat number 01 to lane 1, boat number 24, Frank Abel, to lane number 2. Once again, 01 into lane 1, Frank Abel into lane number 2. You're on the 2-minute clock.
Okay, can we find out if that 24 is out? Because if he is, then we can just send this one without waiting 2 minutes.
So that's Michael Hernandez. So it looks like Michael Hernandez has made it into the gate. And once again, you see this a lot with your unlimited class. These boats are just so finicky. Sometimes they want to run, sometimes they don't want to run. One more call for him. Frank Abel, are you able to get in this race? You've got 1 minute and 15 seconds. 1 minute and 15 seconds for Frank Abel. Frank Abel, you got 1 minute.
This section, they go out to do like a quick pass like that and it breaks down. He went out, I don't know,
45 seconds, Frank Abel. "30 seconds, Frank Abel. Number 24, you got 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
You talk loud. 15 seconds left on the clock for Frank Abel before Michael Hernandez on boat number 01 takes off from lane number 1. Right now, he is looking at a bye with no Frank Abel show. Go ahead. Michael Hernandez.
Go ahead and send them. Go ahead and send them for a buy run. Gonna go.
Yeah, Chris Caputo. Boat number 777, Chris Caputo, please report to the launch pad. Boat number 777, Chris Caputo, please report to the launch pad. You've got a buy run. And then, I believe, Josias Delgado, you'll also have a buy run. As will, I believe, Hector Alvarez in our next consecutive bunch of heats. That's one way to move on. Hope your guys, hope your competition stuff breaks. I'll tell you, you might have been better off with a stock boat out here in this unlimited class this weekend. All you got to do is hold together to win. Right? Just calling it as I see it, you know, that's kind of what announcers do, right? Got a lot of boats that are broke down there in the pits. Chris Caputo Jr., 777. Can we get you out there to the launch pad? Chris Caputo Jr., 777. Yep.
We'll move on
You're-
for
you're-
my other run.
No, you're going to be in. You're going to be in on 16. 16. Yeah, we went ahead and Okay, so we need Chris Caputo Jr. We're going to heat number 13. Chris Caputo Jr., boat number 777, and he'll be in lane number 1. Michael Hernandez, boat number 01, will be in lane number 2. Once again, Chris Caputo Jr., boat number 777, you're going to be in lane number 1. Michael Hernandez, boat number 01, will be in lane number 2. This is heat number 13. Coming up next will be Hector Alvarez and Josias Delgado. Right now, we need Chris Caputo and Michael Hernandez. Chris Caputo, Michael Hernandez, we need you to the launch pad. If you can't make it to the launch pad, please let somebody know. Thank you. Last call for boat number 777, Chris Caputo Jr. I believe that is Hernandez that is pulling up on the right-hand side. Okay, looks like we got somebody in lane 1, somebody in lane 2. Let's go racing. That doesn't look like Caputo's boat. That looks like Alvarez's boat. 1-2. Okay, Michael Hernandez will move on. Hector Alvarez, boat number 6, lane number 1. Josias Delgado, boat number 44, in lane number 2. You got 2 minutes. Once again, Alvarez, boat number 6, lane number 1. Delgado, boat number 44 from SCRC, in lane number 2. You have 1 minute and 50 seconds. All right, so we need Carlito Devallier, boat number 63 in lane number 1. Rashid Alawas, boat number 17 in lane number 2. This is heat number 15, Carlito Devallier. Number 63 in lane number 1, Rashid Alawas, boat number 17 in lane number 2. Only about 7 more races to go, folks. All right, once again, 2 minutes. Carlito Devallier, boat number 63. We need you to lane number 1. Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17. We need you to lane number 2. And I know that both of you guys are still running. Both of you guys are still out there. And you know how I know that? Because both of you guys are in the winners bracket. That's right. You have not broke down. You have been winners. And both of you are, I believe, 1, 2, 3, and 0. Up next, after Carlito and Rashid, will be Michelle Lopez in lane number 1 and Harold Ramos in lane number 2. Once again, that'll be after Carlito and Rashid. Carlito Devallier, 63, lane number 1. Rashid Alawaz. Again, coming all the way from the United Arab Emirates to race this weekend, will be in lane number 2. All right, once again, these two, both of them coming from the winner's bracket. The loser of this one will go on to take on, I believe, Hector Alvarez. The winner will move on and take on the winner of the next race, Michelle Lopez or Harold Ramos. So once again, getting down to that point here in the unlimited class where, dependability becomes a huge factor, being able to finish the entire race. I mean, a lot of these guys, they set these boats up for maybe, 4 or 5 races tops, hitting that nitrous. You got about 4.5 seconds between when you hit the throttle and you are past the finish line. So again, they set them up for a very limited amount of time, and that's why you're seeing some of these breakdowns here toward the latter stages of our Pro Unlimited class. Once again, we appreciate everybody's patience out there, though. Well, we got Carlito in lane number 1, Rashid in lane number 2, and I believe we are just about set to go here with heat number 15. And here we go. Look at that. Lane number 2, Rashid Alawas out of there in a hurry. But here comes Carlito at the end. We'll let you know. It was pretty tight. Lane number 1 came back to take the win after a tough start, so Carlito Devalier moving on. And Rashid Al-Lawaz. Rashid Al-Lawaz will be taking on Hector Alvarez. So Michelle Lopez, boat number 02, lane number 1. Harold Ramos, boat number 24, in lane number 2. The winner will go on to take on Carlito, and the loser will take on Michael Hernandez in the consolation bracket. So again, after this one, we'll have 2 more in the winner's bracket, and we'll have 4 in the consolation bracket, which means we'll only have 5 more races left to go. So once again, Michelle Lopez, boat number 02. We need you to lane number 1. Harold Remus, boat number 24. Lane number 2. You've got 2 minutes. Thank you. Alrighty, it looks like we've got 1 racer in the gate, 1 racer leaving the ramp area right now. Again, this is a battle from the winner's bracket. Both of these racers still undefeated. Michelle Lopez on the 02 and Harold Ramos on the number 24. All right, Lopez, once again, will be in lane number 1. Harold Ramos in lane number 2. Ramos already a winner earlier today in the super stock class. All right, looks like Lane number 2 still working on getting in the gate. Lane number 1 is set to go. That's Michelle Lopez near side. It'll be Harold Ramos on the far side. As Ramos comes in to get in the gate. And we are just about set to go here with heat number 16. Heat number 16 featuring Michelle Lopez from CRT and Harold Ramos from Team Callus Performance. It looks like both riders set to go, and here we go. This is race number 16 on the outside. On the outside, it looked like it was Ramos. Lead number 2. Harold Ramos in lane number 2, and that means Michelle Lopez will go down to race in race number 18. Okay, so coming up next, we should have boat number 17. Boat number 17, Rashid Aldawas in lane number 1, and Hector Alvarez, boat number 6, in lane number 2. This is heat number 17. Heat number 17, Rashid Aldawas, 17 on lane number 1, Hector Alvarez, boat number 6, on lane number 2. Once again, Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17 to lane number 1. Hector Alvarez, boat number 6 to lane number 2. And then we'll have Michelle Lopez and Michael Hernandez up after that one. So once again, we should have boat number 17 in lane number 1. Lane number 2 should have boat number 6. Aldawas, boat number 17, lane number 1. Alvarez, boat number 6, in lane number 2.
All right, it looks like boat number 6, Hector Alvarez, is broke. So we had a buy run by Rashid Alawar. Coming up next, we have boat number 02, Michelle Lopez in lane number 1, and boat number 01, Mako Hernandez in lane number 2. All right, I need Michelle Lopez, boat number 02 in lane 1, and Mako Hernandez on boat number 01. You're going to be in lane 2. All right, it looks like 02 is broken. Michelle Lopez is out, so we're doing a buy run by Mako Hernandez. Coming up next, I need Carlito Del Valle on boat number 63 in lane number 1, and Harold Ramos on boat number 24. You're going to be in lane number 2. Carlito Del Valle, lane 1, Harold Ramos, lane 2.
All right, from what I'm noticing right now, these boats are going down faster than donuts at a Weight Watchers clinic. I'm not sure what's going on here. We've had like 5 buy runs consecutively, but again, these boats very finicky. Who likes donuts, by the way? I like donuts. You guys can come to my Weight Watchers meeting anytime. All right, well, again, Carrie, thank you for filling in there for me momentarily. I had to go see a man about a horse. And we've got Carlito Devalier and Harold Ramos. I know both of those boats were still running last time I seen them. I don't see them on the water yet, but we need them to the water. Once again, Carlito Devalier, boat number 63, Harold Ramos, boat number 24. We need you to the water. You've got 1 minute and 45 seconds to make it up to our launch pad there. Once again, Carlito Devalier, undefeated. Harold Ramos, undefeated. And I believe out of everybody that we had there in our last couple of those, all the lost, right? One? I don't, you didn't put what here?
Oh, yeah, you got,
So,
Hector
Hernandez?
broke. Yep, Hernandez broke.
Okay, so
Boat number 6 broke, so Rashid.
Hector broke, so all the wasps, number 17 moves up.
You have Rashid
And then Michael Hernandez will move up. Is that correct?
Yep.
No, I should. Alrighty, so on deck, we've got, well, on the launch pad, we should have Carlito and Harold. So we got Carlito in lane number 1, 63, and then Harold in lane number 2 on boat number 24. And the loser will go to take on the winner of the other brackets. All right, here we go. Once again, Carlito will be on the inside, and Harold would be on the outside. Winner will go on and race in the final event. The loser will go to take on the winner of the losers bracket. We've still got 2 races there left in the losers or consolation bracket. And it looks like both of those guys are just about ready to go here. Who is it going to be? Long day of racing here at Lions Park. Hope everybody's had a great day. Didn't get too blown out. As the crowd is on their feet here in Lake Alfred. And there we go, 2 getting a good jump on the outside. It's a little sideways there. Wow. And I'll tell you, they were every which way but loose, man. Hold on to it. Okay, they're going to a video review for the finish. They're going to a video review for the finish. We'll let you know who the winner was as soon as we get. And it looked like they're saying lane number 1, Carlito Devalier, moves into the final. Carlito Devalier will move into the final. Right now, we're going to have Rashid Aldawas and Hector Alvarez. Actually,
Hey, listen. Whoa, stop. So we need Rashid against Hernandez, right?
so we got boat number 17, Rashid Aldawas, will be in lane number 1. Michael Hernandez in lane number 2. The winner will go on to take on Harold Ramos for that second position. This is your battle for third. Once again, Rashid Aldawas and Michael Hernandez. Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17, lane number 1. We need you out there. Michael Hernandez, boat number 01. You'll be in lane number 2. Let's get on it, folks. We've waited long enough. It is time. We're a couple races away from crowning a new 2023 Fizzle HydroDrag World Champion. Exactly. We all want to watch more races like that. I'll tell you what, though, folks, stick around. We're all going to be watching some more racing like that. We've got about 3 more to go here from Lake Alfred, Lions Park, here in Winter Haven, Florida. My name is Mike Young. We'll be right back to rmgsports.net, your Racer H2O network, right after these messages. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our Racer H2O broadcast here at rmgsports.net. Mike Young here for the final call. We only got about 3 more races left. This is our one of our consolation finals that is down on the starting line right now. We've got boat number 17, Rashid Alawas, sponsored by Callus Performance out of the United Arab Emirates. And he is going to be taking on Michael Hernandez on the 01 Yamaha. The winner will go on to take on Harold Ramos, who is a winner in the Pro Superstock class a little earlier today. And this kid has been on fire, but the person remaining unbeaten is Carlito Devalier, and he has been the big story here today, racing for Team CRT. So we'll focus down there at the launch pad as we get ready to go for one of our 3 final races of the day. On the inside, boat number 17, Rashid Aldawas. On the outside, it's going to be Michael Hernandez. Hernandez be on the yellow boat. As we get set to go here, one of our 3 final races of the 2023 HydroDrag racing season. This season brought to you by our good friends at Fizzle. For all your aftermarket parts needs, make sure you go to Fizzle and go to those folks who support the sport of HydroDrag racing. Once again, getting everything locked down up there as we get ready to go. We're looking to the left, look to the right. There goes the light. We are off and away. I don't see a red flag. I see lane number 1 kicking booty. Lane number 1, Rashid Alawas is what I have. Lane number 1, that was Rashid Aldawas that will take on Harold Ramos. So Harold Ramos, boat number 24, should be in lane number 1. Rashid Aldawas, winner of that last one, should be in lane number 2. The winner to take on Carlito Devalier for the championship, but they'll need to beat Carlito twice. So Rashid Aldawas, boat number 17, we need you right back out there. Once again, Rashid Aldawas, she'll be in lane number 2. Harold Ramos, boat number 24. You guys got 2 minutes to get to the launch pad. 2 minutes, 1 minute, 58 seconds. Once again, Rashid Aldawas and Harold Ramos, we need you to the launch pad. Ramos, lane number 1. Aldawas, lane number 2. Carlito Devalier, stand by. You're going to be taking on the winner. And that is for all the cupcakes. Cupcakes. Donuts.
What's that?
Well, once again, folks, it looks like we've got, this is our semifinal going out right now. And this is Rashid Aldawas from the United Arab Emirates, sponsored by Callus Racing. He is going to be taking on Harold Ramos, who is also another Callus Racing. So, you know, I guess both of these guys that race in this one, you know, racing for Callus Performance, Ernesto and company. So you got to wonder, you know, are they trying to strategize or anything down there in the pit area to see who would be better to take on Carlito Devalier in the final? Because whoever wins this, no matter who wins it, they're going to have to take on Carlito, and that is no easy feat. As you guys just seen, this guy held on like you cannot believe, coming through that finish line in order to take that win over Ramos there in the semifinal. So once again, we've got 1 minute to get to the launch pad. 1 minute to get to the launch pad. Randy, please let them know they got 1 minute. Harold Ramos, lane number 1. Rashid Aldawas, lane number 2. If you do not show up, then we will have a bye run, and whoever does the bye run will be taking on Carlito Davalier for the final. Once again, Carlito is still undefeated, so he will need to get beat twice. This is a double elimination tournament. Carlito has not went to the consolation bracket here in the unlimited class. All right, once again, Rashid Aldawas, you guys got 30 seconds. Rashid Aldawas and Harold Ramos, boat number 24, 30 seconds. What did he say? Boat number 24 and 17. All right, once again, we are waiting on boat number 17, boat number 24. The winner to take on Davalier for the championship. It looks like boat number 17 working its way out there right now as we view it here from the deck. All righty, once again, our second, possibly third to final race of the day. Going out on the water right now. It looked like boat number 24 is having some engine problems. They're furiously working on that boat. We're trying to be nice. We're trying to lend a little bit of time. Once 17 gets loaded, he's ready to go because we've already had 2 minutes.
It's getting to the point where it's ridiculous. Maldonado, Omar Maldonado first, Carlos Perez in second, and Craig Bryan.
All right, we're waiting on Rashid Aldawas to get in the gate. As soon as he gets in the gate, we'll be set to go. Boat number 24, Ramos, last call. Last call, buddy. I know you had a great weekend and everything like that. We want to see you race. We don't want to see this end up on the shoreline. So I see another boat that is coming out. For what? For what back in? We've got our two final racers today. Alrighty, looks like this could be a buy run right here. Boat number 24 not showing up out there on the launch pad. So I believe this will be Rashid Alawas will get a pass, and he'll be taking on Carlito Devalle for the finals of the Unlimited class. So Rashid Alawas will take the win. Carlito Devalle, you're going to be in lane number 1. Rashid Alawas, lane number 2. And it is the finals of the Unlimited class. Harold Ramos will end up 3rd on the podium. All right, so once again, Carlito Devalle, lane number 1. Rashid Alawas, lane number 2. And this is for all the marbles, folks. This is what they've been testing. This is what they've been tuning for all season long. Who is it going to be? Carlito Devalle, Team CRT in lane number 1. And Team Callus Performance, Rashid Alawas from the United Arab Emirates in lane number 2. Comes on. Hey, we asked 24. 25 minutes to make his way out there. We gave him a lot longer than 2 minutes. Last call. We need Carlito DeVolier to lane number 1. You got 1 minute, 30 seconds. This is the final right here. If lane number 1 won, it is over. We are waiting to hear. If lane number 1 won, it's over. If lane number 2 won, they'll come back and they'll switch them up. Lane number 1, Carlito DeVolier, 2003 Fizzle HydroDrag Pro Unlimited World Champion. Lane number 1 took it in one race right there, so congratulations, Carlito DeVolier. He will take the overall. Second place overall will be Rashid Aldawas. Third place overall here in the unlimited class will be Harold Ramos. Those are your top 3. Once again, we want to say a very special thanks to everybody for coming out here as a part of the Fizzle HydroDrags. I'd like to say a very special thanks to all of our great sponsors, Fizzle Racing, of course, Fuel Tech, DDR Marine. They've got all the good handling equipment and intake manifolds. Our good friends from Pro Valve Racing show you the competition valve train components. Of course, our friends from Tantrums Lakeside who've been feeding us. Of course, Caribbean Cuisine. Of course, Racer H2O, and the RMG Sports Network. Congratulations, and congratulations to that guy right there, Carlito DeVolier, taking home yet another world title here with the 2023 16th Annual Fizzle HydroDrag World Championships. On behalf of the entire staff, which I would like to say a very special thanks to, and thanks to all of you for coming out. My name is Mike Young, saying so long, folks. We will see you in the pits.
Race fans, thank you for watching our live stream coverage of this event. Before we conclude, subscribe to rmgsports.net for more awesome watercraft racing content. This concludes our coverage for today. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you 24/7 at racerh20.com.